Remember, Moments cards are based on real-life performances. One of the guys that I want you to keep a close eye on is Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz. Great shooting guard, has a Ruby Moments card right now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't.
The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve. And as they...
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is one of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. He said, for me, it's always see ball, get ball.
Thanks, DA, and clearly Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass. And in the early season, plenty of optimism for teams. Is there any complacency, Steve, a feeling that you can lose one here, lose one there, and you can make up for it down the stretch?
Well, the good teams, they feel like that. A lot of times you look at it and say, you don't take losses as bad. When you have a couple star players or impact players out, you figure when we get those guys healthy, you just want to be able to play the right way, and when they come back, then you can start to make your push.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Derrick Rose is out there with Thunder, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Love kicks to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Orlando has possession. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the road.
It does. It keeps the crowd out of it. This is how you win on the road.
And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And I love how he sacrifices his body. Isaac always ready to screen for his teammates, and you gotta love his unselfishness.
Here's LeBron. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Hamlin, he's covered by Rose. Here's Hamlin, and Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Kicks it to Gordon. Over Rose. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Picked by Vucevic. "16 feet away. The Magic again can't hit."
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Fournier. It's a pick by Love. Here's Rose. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Feeds it to Fournier. Gordon a screen. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Over Love. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Thompson, high post. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's what you love about Kevin, a star player who also gets those garbage buckets.
Fournier with the ball, now guarded by Thunder. Here's Isaac. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Isaac's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
Both free throws good from Thunder.
And as competitive as guys are on the court, they know how to get along off it. And from what I hear, DJ has quickly become someone who other NBA stars are comfortable spending time with outside of the gym.
Now here's LeBron. He's covered closely, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
Second free throw, no good. And Smitty, that'd take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
It's a pick by Love. James dishes to Rose. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Thunder. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Back to Fournier. Pass to Isaac. Now the feed to Fournier. On the wing. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, guys, they were forcing it a bit in that one and shot a relatively low percentage because of it.
But you have to give them credit for being aggressive. The problem is they played too much hero ball. You have to be willing to make the extra pass.
Gordon a screen. Passes to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Fournier. It's a pick by Love. Here's Rose. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes to Fournier. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. James outside. Picked him clean. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Isaac. He's guarded by Love. The pass to Fournier. It's tipped. It's stolen by Rose. Pass to Thunder. Back to Rose. It's a pick by Love. Rose with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Rose, no good.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. In the way we have kind of a... Cleveland leading by 9. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thunder is out there with Rose. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. LeBron passes to Thunder. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Love from the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He ended up with 22 points, and he was on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as making his free throws. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Nice work, D.A. Thank you. It was a very focused, intense performance we saw from him last time out.
And there was no letdown at any point in that game. That focus you talked about never went away.
He'll bring that same focus. If there's one thing we can be sure about, is that he is mentally prepared each and every night.
Vucevic, that one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the basket by Rose.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the shot is good. That's 7 points for LeBron.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Here's Hamlin. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
Passes to Thunder. It's deflected. They retain possession. Second chance shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Orlando.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the top offensive teams in this league. They make threes, they get dunks and layups. They make them all at a high level.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Vucevic setting the pick for Fournier. To the inside, reverses, count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Vucevic. You think about the Cavaliers scoring from long range and inside, Steve, they're pretty good from mid-range too.
You know, they have two elite shot creators able to hit the dribble pull-up when all else fails, get them the ball, and pretty much get out of the way.
For 3, Love, good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The dish to Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Kicks to Love. .121 left in the first half of basketball. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The first free throw is good. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for McCall. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Johnson, he's checked in for Thompson. Both free throws good from Thunder. The Magic trail by 15. Feeds it to Fournier. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
This one for 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 7.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Back to Johnson. Cleveland moving it around. And here is LeBron. He's got 9. Over in the corner, Rose. Good, and the assist goes to James. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hamlin, he's covered by Rose. 2 points, that one goes.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
There's the pick. James in the post with the fadeaway. And that one, good. James has got 11 points.
Well, because of the size and the lift he gets, LeBron owns the mid-range area.
And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for Cleveland.
Thanks a lot. Amir, you guys really changed the energy level tonight. What has been the focus?
Just playing with a sense of urgency. You know, we made some mistakes last game, and we're playing much better this game. We got to clean up on a few mistakes and just playing with a sense of urgency.
Amir, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Shammy Wells has been sensational.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
The big men are Gordon and Vucevic. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And you got to be careful around Isaac. His length is a problem for the opposition. He stifles shooters with that reach.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Vucevic, that shot no good. Good D by Thompson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Fournier. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the foul goes against Orlando. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. When they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in. That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
Rose in the post, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Gordon with a screen on Love. Hamlin, he's covered by Rose, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Crowder, he's checked in for Cleveland. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more, we're seeing teams relegate them to that 6-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how that affects a guy like Vucevic, who fits that description.
Orlando getting another chance here. Pass to Fournier. Hamlin, he's covered by Rose. Now Fournier to the paint. Gordon. Bucket is good. Gordon's got 7 points.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Rose passes to Thunder. Puts up a 3. Here's Thompson, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Orlando making a change here. Hezonja's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Peters checks in for LeBron. And Wells is subbed in for Rose. And the basket by Gordon.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Outside Crowder. Thompson high post. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thunder. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Hezonja. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Crowder with the steal. And the pass to Thunder. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Biombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Evan Fournier. And Cleveland also making a change. Zizic is checked in. Here's McCall. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Basket good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's the pick. Pass to Peters. He feeds it to Wells. And another miss by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McCaw kicks to Hezonja. Gordon a screen. With the teardrop, and Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 7 points.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Passes it to Peters. Here's Thunder. 13 points in the game. The 3 traps in the tray. Thunder's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Smitty, every NBA player who plays as long as you did has a moment where they... The Magic trail by 21. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Rose is out there with Thunder. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Back to Rose. Love with the screen for Rose. Fournier pulls it down.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
A three-pointer is right on target.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Love right side. Here's Thunder, guarded by Simmons. Here's Thunder. Off target from three-point range. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Fournier with the ball. Over to the left wing. In the corner, Simmons with it. Lock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. Free throw line jump shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 18. Here's Thunder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 19 points for Thunder.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Pass to Isaac. Outside, Simmons. Now here's Fournier. Over Thompson. Misses off the right iron.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 21. Now the feed to Vucevic. Here's Hamlin. And the 3 ball is good.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half, 4th of the game.
On the wing, James. There's a good screen. The pass to Thunder. He kicks it to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. Plays it up and banks it in. Timeout. Thunder's got 21.
The facilitator, LeBron, sees the entire floor. If you're open, you know what? He'll find you.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And across the NBA, we've seen players taking a vocal stance on various social issues. Smitty, you think that's pretty important?
Very important, and I think this generation has done it better than my generation. Obviously speaking out, but yes, they're using their social media tools to come out and talk about important issues. And the one thing you just want to bring light to these issues, and hopefully a lot of people, the more light you bring, the more solutions I think will come about.
Well said. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Free throw good, James.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went #1 overall.
You know, Smitty, as the game grows internationally, we've seen a contrast drawn between the academies, for instance, in Europe and Australia, and the youth basketball organizations in this country. Do you think we're doing it the right way? Should there be change, more policing of just how things are run at a very young level?
I think more policing, Kevin. I think also coaches being better equipped to be able to be around young kids. I think also how many games these kids are playing. I think obviously you want them to have games, but when they're playing 5, 6, 7 games in a weekend, I just think that's too much.
And again, LeBron missing.
And guys, there's a lot to like here defensively. That shot almost ends up in the stand.
And he was not quite in position to block the shot, but the result is all the same.
And Jonathan Isaac, a 6'11" small forward out of Florida State. You know, we're seeing more and more players like this with the length of a center and the guard skills. You know, you think of KD, of Brandon Ingram, and now Isaac.
Thunder passes to Rose. Looking to get it going. Vucevic with the block. Inside and stolen by James. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Incredible anticipation by LeBron. Kick starts the break.
And the story for Jonathan Isaac. As a sophomore in high school, Greg, he stood 6'3" and played guard. He hit a growth spurt, as you can see.
Yeah, and it makes a difference. I think what I notice most is that he's retained not just the perimeter skill, but also the fluidity. I mean, he's light on his feet and really moves well. Remember, there was another guy that was a point guard that had a nice growth spurt. I think his name was Anthony Davis.
Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Rose. Love trying to break loose. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Thompson. The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Isaac. There's the triple. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Shot off the pick. That shot off the mark. And Orlando the other way now.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And Orlando again with the bucket.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Rose kicks to LeBron. The screen from Thompson. From 8. Nice touch on the bank shot. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening,
he's taken it.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Thunder. Vucevic with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. James, a screen on Fournier. Thunder. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Isaac misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Fournier. James, left side. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. He dishes it to Johnson. Pass to Peters. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thunder. Got a piece of it. McCaw. Misses there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They came in here and took care of business.